2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Travelers Championship. The final round starts right now. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. Rich, we're in beautiful New England at TPC River Highlands. What can the players expect this week from the course?
A reprieve from last week's U.S. Open coming up to River Highlands here. This is a birdie fest. This golf course is always set up pretty simple, pretty easy, soft conditions. And I think the players love it. You know, signature event, only 70 players here. And I think you're going to see some of these players let loose, kind of take a little bit out of the bag and go ahead and take it out for a spin after last week of trying to hold everything together. They're going to go ahead and turn it loose a little bit on this golf course and see how many birdies they can make as compared to last week just trying to make pars. This week it's all about making birdies.
That was right on target. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about the lie?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
You never know what you're going to get out of the bunker, and this one is coming up short. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. I just love watching those pitch shots around the green. Well played. The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 9th. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That really sounded pure.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
Tremendous shot right there, and now a birdie opportunity on the second hole. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Now to the tee of the par 4 3rd hole. This is a bomb. Wow, what a swing. Rich, it's great to see Will Zalatoris in fine form. When he has his A game, he's really tough to beat.
And the changes that he's made to his game after back surgery, it wasn't easy. It took some time. It took some patience. And to get through all of it, well, hats off to him for sticking through the process and putting the time and hours needed to make those changes.
This putt for a birdie. From there, you'll take it. Okay, on to the next. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole. This is dicey, to say the least. Oh, that rough is sticky. That's unfortunate. Another shot coming out of the rough. Here's the third shot. Currently trailing by 1. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. We've got 18 feet to the cup. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
This putt for a bogey. The man everyone is chasing right now is Xander Schauffele.
The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Yeah, that was a safe play. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
Oh, I like the look of this one. This looks really good. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill ridge, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Nicely done. A 3-time victor already this season.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And now this to move into a tie for 6th. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole. I think this one will be in the sand. Here's a look at the lie in the bunker. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Oh, this is going hard left.
He could have done much worse from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. All right, the putter can come out now. This putt is from 18 feet away.
Giving this one ample room out to the right.
All right, not bad from there. Moving on to the next. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
An opportunity to make birdie. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
It's looking like about a 32-footer.
That was close. And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
This for par.
A tap in for bogey. No longer in the red, he falls to even par for the event.
Not much happening moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
We start the back 9 with a par 4.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Look how high that grass is. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Here's a putt to move into the top 5. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
This one on a good line. Oh, I like the looks of this.
Oh, you did not.
He taps that one in as we head to the next hole. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. A quality shot, that. And this is what remains for a share of 5th place on the leaderboard. Trailing by 4 strokes. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
This is his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looking like 32 feet or so to the cup.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely.
Looking magnificent.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And he moves to 3 under with that one. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. That's a good-looking shot there. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, grinding it out there, slowly but surely moving up that leaderboard.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as we update the standings, our featured player continues to impress just behind Will Zalatoris.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. Time for the second shot here at 15. Four feet left to the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
Things are really heating up on the leaderboard, and we've got a tie at the top between our featured player and Will Zalatoris. This is a 7-iron on the way. On the green, that's always mission number one. 12 feet remain.
I think he's liking this. He's got this putt to pull in front of Will Zalatoris.
And the birdie putt drops. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a one-shot lead. The 17th hole is a par 4. It's just so disappointing ending up in the water. That's the thick stuff.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
I bet you there's a lot of balls in that water. John, you're walking with this group. What can you tell us about the lie?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
Wow, into the water. What a mistake.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
This one just missed the fairway. This looks right at the pin. Not a bad shot right there. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It's going to go down the hill here and to the left. Let's see how he handles it.
Oh, I thought that was going down. Okay, moving on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a one-shot lead. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Going with pitching wedge here. That is a long way from home. This putt is from way downtown. That's a pretty good effort. 5 feet to the cup. That one just rolls by. 18 holes in the books. Rich, that would have been an incredible comeback, but it's not to be.
Just a little bit shy at the very end, but I gotta say, quite the effort.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.